Earlier on, Communications Secretary Martin Andanar stressed that the PNP is not engaged in extrajudicial killings. Meanwhile, Ateneo de Davao President Father Joel Tabora supports the Duterte administration's intensified campaign against the drug menace. Eunice Samonte tells us more.
Even during his campaign, President Rodrigo Duterte made it clear that his war against drugs is going to be bloody. That is why in his 2 months of stay as President of the Republic, there are now about 600,000 drug users and pushers surrenderies. Despite this good news, there are still some critics questioning his ways. But according to Presidential Communication Office Secretary Martin Andanar, the government is willing to explain that the police are not involved in extrajudicial killings.
We keep on hammering about extrajudicial killing, but we have to qualify the extrajudicial killing. Is the extrajudicial killing done by the police force, or is the extrajudicial killing done by vigilantes or those who belong to the drug syndicates? And this is exactly why there is a Senate investigation, and our chief of the Philippine National Police has submitted himself to defend the Philippine National Police and to prove that the Philippine National Police is not into extrajudicial killings.
Father Joel Tabora, the president of Ateneo de Davao, also expressed his support to the government. According to him, he is satisfied in the first 50 days of the president because it is only during his term that the people felt secured.
In the very controversial campaign against the abuse of drugs, for me, ultimately is a campaign that favors the poor. It's a battle, I think, that has to be fought despite the cry of people who are afraid of possible human rights violations. We must be fearful of these human rights violations with them.
Secretary Andanar added that the war against drugs is bringing security to the people and change in the norms of the past. Eunice Samonte for PTV News, Davao City.